I know niggas have. This is the video about semi-generational planets, and there's two. It's called Jupiter and Saturn. So we'll talk about Saturn first, because it's further out there. So Saturn is a planet of stability and grounding, and knowing where to go for safe ground, and like having shit there, like physical stuff there for safety, for foundation, something to like have to let you know that it's all right. That's what Saturn is basically about, and it's that simple too. Um, Different people have different Saturn signs. Like for me, I'm not a guy that's gonna like particularly go after it first. I'm gonna make sure I feel right in an area. That's what I do. I make sure I feel comfortable in there if I'm gonna like root down and like hold ground like for a long time. Like I'm a traveler until I find the right spot. I'm not gonna like root down. I'm not gonna like hold ground and then like grind to like build something, like build a house up or anything. I ain't just gonna do that and just do it. I'm gonna like let it appeal to my five senses. Do I like the way shit looks here? Do I like the way shit smells here? Do I like the way shit fucking feels? Are people like cool here? Are people gonna start problems? Like if they are, then I don't need to be here and shit. I'll like get the fuck out of here. And until I find that right spot. Once I find that right spot, I'll sit down and just like be there. And I'll be there, and I'll either stay there or not. But you know it's your where your danger senses lie and everything else. It's where a foundation is built growing up. Discipline is instilled in you and other things, and then when you grow up, you have those values with you too. My parents told me that you should like make money and other things, like have money and shit, so you like don't have to struggle and other things. But for me, I come to find out that the money just comes to me because I'm a good person. I have to like find my right spot where people are, and then like make the money that way, and live outside for a while until I can accumulate enough funds to build like what I want. And I already see that in my mind, but that's like another planet and stuff. And Saturn just like keeping yourself cool and keeping yourself grounded is what that does. And people who have like earth and wind, especially because the exaltation point of Saturn is in Libra. Libra is a wind sign, so like they like Libra likes to like ground rules and regulations is what I like to call them. And it's to like keep peace and other things. And like I don't know, in our society, some of that shit's like not needed, but too many rules and regulations is not fucking needed and shit out here. That's what Green Angel knows, but people like disagree with me and they're like rules and regulations must be followed and other shit. That's somebody who's like grounded, but like too grounded. But like Capricorn rules like actual groundedness, and along with Aquarius too, because Aquarius knows what's there, sees what's there, and then like lets other people know too. But it's also more of like Uranus vibes too, but it's also a Saturn sign tendency too. That's why Aquarius and Capricorn rule the root chakra, which is Saturn energy, which is grounding and knowing your fucking surroundings, knowing things are alright, walking around, seeing if shit's alright. If you have to do some shit to protect yourself, that's there too. Yeah, if you have to fucking, talk to people, run up on people and talk to them because you think they're like not doing shit right, you gotta do that. That's Saturn energy right there. Now let me talk about the next part, the next energy, which is Jupiter energy, and it's Thursday, so that's Jupiter. Now this is where the magic happens and stuff. See, in the Jupiter energy, that's where luck, good fortune, opportunities, how that comes to you and stuff. See, I have a fiery Jupiter sign. Mine's is in 19.04 degrees of Aries. I have that, or it ain't even cool. It's fiery, it's passion, it's fire. Mine's is. typically, the people who rule the Jupiter energy is Sagittarius specifically, because it's an external energy mostly, and that's experience and stuff. But also Pisces rules that planet too, the inside of Jupiter, and that's like having you know gosh, you got to for to truly be an orange user, you have to do certain things. I'm not a true orange user, but like my rising sign is in um Sagittarius, so like I still like really do understand those people. They didn't know that though. They would play games with me, because they ain't doing shit right for me. I could hear them chalk pools and everything, and they had to too. So he calls with me. That's what God told me. But people don't eat calls and other things. But that's fine. Because like that's the thing. You have to see the opportunities yourself and other things too. See them, know they're there at all times, and then also like not just that, but you have to like just not like worry about it so much. And like if you're an introvert like Pisces, just lay back and imagine you almost already have it and stuff, and let it like manifest. These people though are easy, like those people who have that energy manifest it easier. But there's like other like in other astrology and stuff, like there's like some things like that's why I'm called the gold rabbit on my other channel. Like they didn't understand like and it's a planet of wisdom too. So it's like this. So like for your Jupiter energy is it's where your creativity lies. It's where and people create things different ways, but it's mostly about going after things, living life. You want to do that, but people do it different ways. Like me, my Jupiter sign's in Aries, so like I'll go after it and go after it, even in a even sometimes people can interpret it in an aggressive manner and be like, oh shit, that's a bit aggressive, or authoritative, or it's really taking initiative and like going after my like opportunities. That's why I also travel. I see, and opportunities are everything, like money, women, um, you know, what you want to do as far as like I'm trying to do sports and stuff, right? So like I see those opportunities. I see those opportunities. I got here, I got to Texas University, and I hopped the fence and I did some like hurdle drills. I saw that opportunity, I seized it. I didn't care about. I just attacked, went after it. You know, a true like a truly fiery person who knows of like truism, which is Sagittarius, would be a little more. I don't know. They would be like that. They would be go getters and stuff, but like not like me. Like I'm more go getting than they are. Um, as far as in that chakra pool, my experience, when I want to experience something now, like I want to, I don't want to fucking wait. Because like time, and these people at Sagittarius know this too. Like we only have so much time in life. We have to like live life and not be scared. But like these guys, sometimes are more risk takers and shit. And the ones that ain't so like grounded and or logical, and they could lose themselves. Like, and I mean in a like sad kind of way. But like they still, at least they live their life and stuff. You gotta take risks sometimes with that stuff too. But at the same time, you gotta be wise enough to know from your past experiences, and that's where the inner part of Jupiter comes in. Know from your past experiences how to move forward and not make those mistakes. You know, learn from your past mistakes too. In Jupiter, in different signages, you mostly want that in fire or water. Yeah. And if it's in wind or earth, it's like, you ain't as lucky. You have to work harder and other things to like, you know, get the like juices flowing or like things to work in your favor like that. That's what I come to find out. But like it happens for me, but like I have a problem with, thinking about girls too much. But like that comes with being in Aries in that tropical. In that tropical, because I'm like, a go-getter like I had said. I see a woman, I'm like, damn, I might want to like do something with that, but I shouldn't do it. I should just wait and like prioritize my money, which comes from the root chakra pool, because I like prioritize money too. It's a form of like foundation. But then after that, the second thing is women, and spending time with them, or even having a fun time with friends and other things. But that's just me. Other people have other Jupiter signs, and I'll get into specific Jupiter signs. Jupiter sign and this and that, and Saturn sign and that and that and that. Oh yeah, an exaltation point of Jupiter, I forgot to tell you this, but it's in Cancer. So these like Cancers are also like very wise and experienced and other things. And that makes sense because the moon, it rules the soul, and anybody who believes in like mm, karma and other things, and past ties from like deeper things, like shit that I don't really do, because like that's a water sign thing, but like I can still talk about it because I do know about it, soul reincarnation and stuff like that. Like they know about shit like that. They know about that stuff. I say I get deep on like when I get into like that chakra pool, but I ain't talking about that chakra pool today. This is just you know these two planets, Jupiter and Saturn, and how they affect you. Saturn is for grounding and stability, and knowing when to like run and knowing when to fight. You know, and then Jupiter is experiencing life, but like doing things, learning from your experience. So next time you're wiser and you know how to go about doing shit like more effectively. Like you can still do things like you did, um, maybe, or maybe you have to change and like do something different. But I don't ever get in trouble when I go do the hurdle thing. Either and I don't act too aggressive sometimes and other things. You know, everybody's Jupiter sign is different. It's your wisdom and experience is what that is. Um, and that's the truth. And I'll be cool on the corner. Now I'll get the social planets next, and that's a real power concept and stuff in this one.